Hey, what's up everybody? It is Uncle Mad from the future, back home. We've made it safely back home from our trip here, but we do have a few more vlogs to come, including today's. Don't know what happened with this one. I don't know if I just didn't film much in the morning and maybe I accidentally deleted something. I don't know. It rained throughout most of the morning for this vlog, so there's a distinct possibility that I just, didn't record much and maybe accidentally deleted what one or two clips I did, but it's probably for the best because at this point in the week, we're kind of doing the same thing most days, going to the breakfast, going down to the beach, gets into a little bit of the routine of the week at this point in time. So what's in today's video is the newer stuff that we did, including a little bit of a different dinner and going over to Bavaro for a show, so stay tuned for that. Also, fair warning, I say delightful like 1,000 times in this video today. I don't know why. As I was editing it, I was like, what are you doing, Uncle Mad? Why do you keep saying delightful over and over again? So, trigger warning if you don't like the word delightful, or if I don't like that I said it as many times as I did. Without further ado, back to you, Uncle Mad, who was still in the Dominican Republic in the past. Well, looks like we picked a good time for a midday break. We just had a little bit of lunch over at the pool buffet, and no sooner do we get back to the room than it starts to downpour again. It's fine. It's a perfect time for a nap because we got some exciting late night entertainment that we need to be well rested for tonight. It's still raining, but housekeeping's coming through, so we just had to take a little sabbatical from the room and head down to the lobby, see what's going on there. Obviously, it's not this is like a negative of the resort or anything like that, because it's just a weird circumstance, but this has got to be the most it's ever rained on one of like our little M.E.A.T trips. Cerveza, please. Not for me, I'm just ordering to be polite, you know. If you don't order a beverage when they come around, they take it, you know, as an offense that you don't like their service and that you don't like their product. So
you could have gotten soda.
Just ordering to be polite. Oh, they have soda here?
Yeah.
Oh, good to know. I did not know they had soda here, so I learned something for the next time. One thing that's interesting here with storms, and I'm not a meteorologist, so I can't really speak to this, but I feel like when the rain starts to let up, the thunder actually somehow gets louder. Granted, we're basically sitting outside because these lobbies are all open air, just like basically a little canopy over the top of you, but it's quite loud claps of thunder while we're sitting here waiting out the weather. There's also a little mini golf thing they've started playing over here in the lobby. I don't know if golf in a lightning storm is the best idea. Somewhat inside though, so. Dance. Do the M.E.A.T dance. Got a little game of name that tune going here in the lobby. Probably can't really record that much of it because I would likely get a copyright strike if they're playing like real versions of the music. But they might be playing it short enough to see if Jessica can get it. Jessica, you gonna guess this? Are you ready? Nope, somebody knew that right away. I have no idea what that was. I don't know any of these songs. I'm not going to win this game. Every time I turn the camera on, it's a song I've never heard of before. All the in-between songs. I've known all the in-between songs. I'm basically winning. All right. Rain is cleared out. We've rested up. It's time for our, oh my days. It's the first time that's happened today. The rain actually helps with that, but who knows? Probably rain caused it now. All right, it's time for our nighttime activities, which, you know, usual routine. Gonna head to the lobby. Jessica's gonna have about 6 beveraginos. Then I'm excited for this dinner tonight. We are going to M.E.A.T, which I believe is kind of the equivalent to Knife, which if you watched our Jamaica video series, Knife is the steakhouse there. It was by far my favorite restaurant in Jamaica. So we're hopeful M.E.A.T will do the same. So drinks, then M.E.A.T. My life in a nutshell. The annual pre-6:30 lineup for the buffet has began.
Gathered diners.
Not shaming these people. Just don't understand it. I don't understand why you would line up for the buffet. Like we said, gala night when they have the lobster, maybe.
That line gets real long.
Tonight's like Italian, I think I saw on the sign over there. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. We haven't been buffet people in a very long time because we get to do like the 7 a la cartes or the Privilege Club. So maybe we're missing something. That maybe the buffets have greatly upgraded their dinner service since the last time we were.
Well, it's always been good.
Yeah.
We've just always had the full 7 dinners, so we've used them.
Yeah. I don't know. To each their own. Is our sign. We are on the right path for M.E.A.T. It's an abbreviation. What do you think M.E.A.T stands for?
I don't think it is shortened for anything.
It's got periods though, see? It says M.E.A.T.
I don't think that means anything.
Could be. Ooh, somebody's having a big festive dinner here.
There's like a wedding.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe the wedding thing.
Yeah, looks like nothing else is going on here tonight, but
That's what I wanted to do for our wedding.
that's pretty cool. I wanted to do Disney World. All right, we have arrived at the M.E.A.T. Definitely remember seeing this on the wall back in Jamaica at Knife, and just kind of look at the overall layout here and see very similar design and aesthetic. And once again, the aesthetic at these really sets it above what we've seen at other resorts. You can also get upgraded steaks. I don't know if we've talked about that, but we did get the tomahawk once in Mexico. All right, so looking at the cocktail options on here today. I believe Jesta said she's going with the citrus cocktail. I think I'm gonna skip the cocktails here. None of these are really jumping out to me. I'll probably just go with a Coke or a soda or something like that, like I usually do. Hate to be disrespectful to the restaurant, not order their welcome beverage, but just nothing really is speaking to me on this one. Alright, let's have a quick look at the main menu itself. We do have this helpful like legend with little codes that'll show you what all they've got there. Ooh, and we've got some bread service right out of the gates. Loving that. Alright, so appetizers, you got Caesar salad, cabbage salad, chicken wings, New York style chopped salad. Jess will probably get that. I might get it because I'm an honorary New Yorker. New Orleans style crab pie. Macaroni with grated cheese. Soups, you got clam, you got beef consomme. And the main courses, beef bread bowl. What is that beef bread bowl? That sounds interesting. Signature burger, rotisserie chicken, salmon, ribeye. I mean, I think we know which way I'm going. Churrasco steak, selection of grilled meats, mixed meat skewer with sweet chili sauce, grilled vegetable medley, and then desserts. We got cheesecake, lemon pie, apple strudel, double chocolate brownie. Oh my. Devil's food cake with strawberries. And like I mentioned, these are kind of the upgraded steaks that you could add on for an additional cost, whereas everything else is part of the all-inclusive package. Once again, another propped up silverware. Huge plus, huge winner for me. Jesta got the, what was it, the citrus? And it's the welcome beverage, and it's in like a fancy mule glass. I don't feel like it was a mule in description, but maybe they just have these glasses down here in the Dominican Republic and like, these look nice. We'll put whatever we can find in these. Good cherries? Yowza. Wawa-wee-wah. One of the welcome drinks had barbecue sauce in it. I don't know if you saw that when I was going through the menu, but I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to the people. I know you saw it because you called it out, but I didn't know if the people that was... Is that good? Wow.
That was a face that tells you that is a good beveragino. Not a drinker, but if Jess makes a face like that, I gotta at least give it a shot, so cheers. Well, that's all kinds of good. I'm gonna keep this one.
No, that's mine.
This is mine now.
Wait.
I'm not a drinker, so you know if I'm just gonna take it from Jess and keep drinking it, it must be good. It's a nice touch. They've got kind of the open kitchen where you can see the chefs back there grilling away. Although it was kind of smoky when we first came in. Like they might have let the flames get a little away from them. Ooh, that light change was crazy. I'm not a complainer, but me and Jessica both went with the crab cake. And like hers is a huge piece, like a nice little decorative tomato type thing on the top, and then like, what is this? Mine looks like a meatball.
You have a sauce. I don't have a sauce.
Oh yeah, that's weird. After a delicious crab cakes, our soups have arrived. I've got the beef consomme and Jessica's got the clam soup. Didn't get the fancy pour deal where there's like the veggies and stuff in there and then they pour the broth over. It just came out pre-made, but looks delightful all the same.
No drink for Jessica?
Good soup. All right, our main course has arrived. I have the ribeye, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And Jessica with the meat bread bowl. Is that what it was called?
There's meats in there.
It's a choice, but looks interesting. That's good. Is it sauce? Is it cheese? What else is in there?
It's like a cheesy sauce.
So both. All the shots of Jessica eating. Uh-oh. Somebody wants another beveragino. I do like the presentation of this coming out on like a cutting board. It's pretty cool. It's a really nice touch. And it looks like this came with like a corn, like an onion, zucchini, and some taters. Should be a good meal. Talked a little bit about how the meats at Rodizio last night were a little on the overcooked side, but for my liking, that is pretty much perfect. All right, well, wrapping up the meal here at M.E.A.T, I've got the cheesecake. Jessica has the apple pie. It looks like it came with a little strawberry ice cream, which is a interesting combination, but delightful nonetheless. And look at the presentation on that plate. Very nice. Good dessert presentation to wrap on. All right, so that was a delightful meal at M.E.A.T. Probably my second favorite of what we've had so far. I believe Limbo still takes the cake, is still the winner, which, good news, we've got Limbo again tomorrow, so a return date to Limbo. And as it was the best one we've had so far, it's good that that's the one we're gonna repeat. So tomorrow, Limbo, but we've got a nice little opportunity here to walk off our loads of meat and cheesecake that we just consumed, because we are walking over to Bavaro, to the theater. We were trying to catch Lion King. I believe it was at 8. It's already almost 8:45, so I believe we're gonna miss the Lion King, but I think they have a magic show at 9 o'clock, so maybe we'll make it over there in time for that. If not, at least we'll walk off all the calories we just consumed. I'm not gonna be able to do my run on this trip. You know, I try to get at least one run in on vacation, because that counteracts all the calories you consume. But it's rained so much here, I just can't run. I mean, I would have definitely run if it weren't for the rain.
That's why.
Son of a gun. Oh yeah, you know what that music means. It's the PF theme song. It's showtime. Little pre-show entertainment from the entertainment team. I was gonna say the one benefit of missing The Lion King was it was probably going to be mostly copyrighted music I can't use. And we immediately start the magic show with Ricky Martin. I'm starting to think this isn't actually a magic show. It's just a dance show that they call the magic show. We officially confirmed no magic, which is the dance show that was labeled the magic show. Good dancing though. Those lads and ladies are putting on a heck of a show. Back to the room after enjoying a little bit of the non-magic show. But I mean, like I said, everybody there, they always put on great shows here. Like the shows are always entertaining, even if they're maybe not what you were expecting them to be or hoping for them to be. So, you know, hats off to the performers. They always do a great job. It's good to see the theater going here because, like, you know, if you Jamaica last year, they weren't running anything like that there. But I mean, like, I talked about it a little bit here. It seems like Jamaica staffing maybe was the big issue there because you just see staff everywhere here. There's just people always working, always doing stuff here, which was not the case necessarily in Jamaica. So that's been a huge plus for this resort there. Just did a live stream on the walk back over. There was some karaoke going on in the lobby. A lot of people jumping in and commenting on that live stream, giving us some tips on some other resorts. What's the name of that one they were talking about, Jess?
Portillo?
Or Samhain? Samhain?
It's in Samana.
It's not Samhain. Samana. It's another resort they have here in Dominican Republic. It's one we haven't been to, but we've always heard good things about, but it's a little harder to get to.
It's on the north end of the island.
Through the typical means of transportation we take, like the airlines we typically fly don't fly to the airport up there or something like that, is my understanding from what Just has explained to me before. But reports are the beach is great. The hotel maybe is not as good as the beach, but that the beach there is one of the best in the entire chain. So maybe something to check out in the future. Who knows? I don't know. We've got several, I don't know how many weeks left in our Privilege Club membership to burn through, so you never know. 20. It's more than I thought. I thought we were like, let's burn through these last few and call it a day. And Jessica said, we've actually got 20. So not all these are going to be with me. She'll ditch me and go on her own on some of these, but 20 more of these vlog series potentially. Imagine that. That would be crazy. All right, I'm going to wrap this one up. We're going to go to bed. We've got one more full day left on the trip. But it should be a fun one. We're going back to Limbo, which has been our favorite restaurant of the a la carte restaurants here so far. I say so far, but we've tried all the ones we're going to try, and we're going to recycle back to that. So fun day tomorrow. I believe we get a paella on the beach. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff going on. We're going to make the most of it for our last day here. So stay tuned for that video. And until we see you there, or see you in another one, or see you in any of them, enjoy your life. Bonus content. Jessica, you were making some comments about the kind of variety and differences between the restaurants based on which of the hotels the restaurant is located in. Did you want to talk about that a little bit?
I can.
Yeah, just kind of a quick summary of the kind of commentary you wanted to share on that.
So the different levels of resorts here, you have your adults only, and you also have like your grand and luxury. I've noticed a big difference between the adults only areas and the grand areas. The adults only restaurants, the grand and the luxury, are way nicer than the family grand restaurants. Just way nicer, like theming, food, service, just they're very, very, very different. So I'm going to be very cognizant of where the restaurant is when I book going forward, because I was not very happy with the like the Bavaro restaurants. They took longer to seat, the food wasn't as good, the restaurants just weren't as nice. So yeah. So
you've been following along. Limbo, El Portofino, M.E.A.T, all in the adults only areas. Myco, Rodizio, in the kind of more open grand ones. Those are the ones that were kind of on the lower end of our rankings for this trip. So.
Now Olivio though is in a grand resort, but it's in an adults only grand resort. And Olivio was very nice, so I'm not sure if it's just grand versus luxury or it has something to do with the adults only and family areas. I really don't know. Only because the luxury luxury family resort Esmeralda is not open right now, so I can't compare restaurants in that resort because they're not open. if they were, I could kind of probably make a better determination on what's kind of setting the tone for each one.
Useful information.
Pero creo que ese Juan de los Ocios de Certijo puede darme esa información. Oh, sí, me acuerdo de esta cara. Nada más que un astuto pique.